Good win. That's not performance, but that's result. We wanted to go into the next round. That's what we did. 4 beautiful goals. Shot from outside the box. It's not always easy to unlock a low block for any team in the world, but definitely also not for us. So you have a few weapons to do so, set pieces, as we see so many times, especially in the Premier League. A shot from outside the box, a 1v1. We saw today a shot from outside the box and a 1v1 from Jeremy Frimpong. And in the end we saw with the third one some individual skills from Curtis, Hugo and Flo, which led to a good goal. So yeah, some good goals. I think it's every home game the same. So yeah, well, you see a team in red that's constantly in ball possession. No, I fought a lot in that moment. I fought a lot towards half-time, but I chose to inform them in the best possible way for us to be more fluid, more tempo, more able to create chances, which didn't work out that well because, again, second half we created a few chances, but not a lot. I have my opinion about that, which I'm definitely going to share with him. And it's not the first time, and now I'm talking generally, that we are 2-0 up. There's no problems in the game, and then we concede a sloppy or an easy goal. But this one stands definitely out, even for us, when it is about conceding an easy and sloppy goal.
Is that something that's holding you back at times? Is it a lapse in concentration?
No, it doesn't help to concede a goal if you're 2-0 up. I think if you normally, when you're 2-0 up, the other team is close to maybe accepting their loss, especially if you can keep going and have the ball so much, then usually teams, we're 2-0 down, we hardly touch the ball, now we are probably not as aggressive in defending, and then you can score the third and the fourth. But if you then give away an easy goal, as we've done so many times this season, then yeah, it's a big difference in mindset for the other team if they're 2-0 down and never have the ball, or they're 2-1 and never have the ball, because then they do feel, yeah, in the first half, when we never had the ball, in one moment we could score a goal. So maybe we can do this again. So yeah, it's definitely not helpful for us. So yeah, even tonight we could see a lot of things being the same as we've seen so many times this season. No, there was no VAR, so when he gives it, then even if he would have made a mistake, was not a possibility to correct it. From what's been told to me, it wasn't a penalty, and Dominic played the ball, but I have to see it back to give you my own opinion. This is the opinion of other people. I've seen Thursday evening things twice in Arsenal's box that were more a penalty than this one, when I just looked at it the eye without seeing it on video. But I could even live with the fact that we didn't got one against Arsenal. Although this season we've conceded penalties, referees have given penalties against us, even after VAR interventions, in incidents that were less than the two incidents that happened at Arsenal. But I could live with the outcome at Arsenal, and I could live with the outcome today. I assume and think and expect it's cramp. So it tells you, it tells Rio that I expect that a Premier League game is more intense than this one. It's very nice for him to again make 70 minutes, but that it's still very hard work to be ready for 90 in the Premier League. But that's completely normal for a 17-year-old. Let's make no mistake about that. It's already great for him and for Liverpool and for everybody who's following us that a 17-year-old makes so many minutes in a Liverpool shirt. So let's hope he can continue and we can bring him further and further towards 90 minutes at Premier League level. Yeah, it's for every team very important to have strength and depth in your squad. We could see it when we played Arsenal, when they made their 5 substitutions. And today I mixed the lineup a little bit. It wasn't as Plymouth last season. It wasn't as Crystal Palace this season for the League Cup. One, because we take this competition very serious. Second of all, because I didn't also have the possibilities to do so, because I couldn't make 11 substitutions. I could, but then I had to look at the under 21s and the under 18. But I think it showed tonight that we needed a lot of first-team players to win this game. So I think, not that it's a compliment to myself, but I think I made the right decision to play a lot of starters as well. But I also had no other opportunity, although I could have played 4 or 5 under 21 players, but I chose not to do so. Yeah, of course. I think they can be proud of themselves, how they did and how difficult they made it for us. A game plan that looks very similar to a lot of teams that are coming here. For probably, how many games did we play this season? Probably around 30. I think 28 of my pre-match meetings I could just throw in the bin. I think only once or twice the team did what they did the 20 weeks before. That was Arsenal, was one of them. They just played against us what we used to. But Barnsley always plays a 4-3-3, and today decided to go with 5, which I can completely understand, which I would have done when I was their manager as well. But another time, a meeting that you try to show them what they can expect, what to expect, what they usually do. But yeah, they did something different, and by doing that, they made it really difficult for us. So compliments for their game plan, and compliments for the desire they had and willingness they had to fight for a result. And for a long time, they were in the game. Because I think it was the 80th minute or something like that. Maybe later, when we scored the 3-1. I think even later. 84, I think, something like that. So yeah, that's a compliment to them. Yeah, but I can tell you that's not the only frustration I have. But definitely we make it difficult for ourselves in moments like this. And not only for ourselves, I think, again, there were 60,000 fans tonight showing up, supporting us. And I would have loved, and the players would have loved, to give them probably not a 2-1 waiting till the 83rd minute before it's 3-1. But yeah, it did happen, and that is something I would love to see differently. Again, I think we tried, yeah. Not that it's a compliment for us, but we had the ball. What else can you do than having the ball? Yeah, creating chances. Yeah, it's. First of all, let's talk about him, because Trent is leaving, and Conor Bradley already replaced him last season a few times really well, and I think the year before I came also had a good spell. So I think he felt, and I felt the same, and this is now going to be your time. And then he missed out on so many games because of injury already, because of mainly hamstring injuries. Coming back from that, being in the team, progressing, doing better and better, staying fit, and then something like this happens. So in a season where he thought before it started, this has to be my season, and I thought the same. To maybe play 6, 7 or 8 games is a big blow for him. And then I also think about Northern Ireland, where he's trying to reach the World Cup. So it's an enormous blow for him. But as a result of that, it's a big blow for us as well, because I hope that you don't think that I would like to play Dominic Szoboszlai as a right fullback. But Jeremy Frimpong has to play a lot of minutes, comes also back from an injury, has missed out 3-4 months of a lot of playing time. So I liked him again today, by the way. But yeah, I have to make sure that he's able to play again in the weekend, and then we go to Marseille, and then we go to Bournemouth, and it's 9 games in January with 6 defenders available. So I have to manage it in the right way, and I have to give enormous compliments to the players that are fit, that we're 11 games unbeaten already.
Thank you.